get started. All right, so again, Cancer, on this healing journey, we have 10, the sky. This is your current situation. We have breaking cycles, the state of your body. That's your second card. We have a magical mind, and that is your third card. We have healing. That is your fourth card. Second card, the state of your body. The third card, the state of your mind. The fourth card, the state of your spirit. The fifth card is the final support card to help you understand or get guidance on how to tie it all together. Cards 2 through 4 give you an overview of your internal world and offer insight into what may need rebalancing. All right, so this is an air card. Let me show you. It is the sky. Beautiful card here. Once again, this is the Empath's Healing Oracle by Mayuki Rose. Beautiful deck. I love it. Been working with it for my healing journey now for several months, and it is doing wonders. I decided to share it with the world. So here you have Cancer with an air card. It's number 10 in the Mayuki Rose deck, page 130. Air is associated with expanding consciousness, and the aspect of self is the mind, and the celestial body is the sky. In the upright, it describes an archetype. So you're upright here for the sky. It says expanded mind, own path, connection with source here. So you're seeing more clearly here. You're compassionate and you're in divine flow. Wonderful, Cancer. That's what we have for you for this beginning month of June in the year of the fire horse. For your second card, we have breaking cycles. So you're breaking cycles here, ancestral and past lives, and you have some true potential as well. So what this is a code card. The codes have been coming out. Usually with this reading, rarely get any codes, but for the last two readings, I actually got 2 codes for each reading. I'm actually really surprised about that. I'm serious about these codes in this month, guys. So here, breaking cycles and the code cards. So the code cards, the suit is imbued with symbols. Let me show you these symbols. Here we have, these cards deal with big life lessons and concepts that the sensitive empath or sensitive people will likely encounter and need to continuously come back to. When this card appears, if it points in the reverse, we won't even discuss that because all of yours are in the upright, so we love that. We'll talk about that when we get to the magical mind. All right, so ancestral and past lives and true potential, and the number is 5. So the page is 142. So here we're breaking old patterns and we're releasing what's not yours. So that's what it is time for. You're either doing that or you're about to do that, or you need to do that during this time. So while every human is an individual, we are also part of a wider flowing river of interconnected energies that come from our culture, our ancestors, and our past lives. These connections hold ancient magic and wisdom, but also unhealthy patterns that play out and are passed on until they are consciously disrupted and changed. You have the opportunity to break the cycle of generational trauma by choosing not to pass down your unhealed wounds or continue unhealthy patterns here. So you can break some generational curses here, or you are breaking them here, Cancer, during this month, which is phenomenal. All right, and then we have the magical mind, which is another air card. We'll go back to air, which is associated with expanding consciousness. Excuse me. The aspect of itself is the mind and the celestial body. And this is describing an architect, but because it's in the upright, this is actually describing the shadow side of an archetype or a potential block. So you're potentially blocked here with your magical mind. This is the 8th card here in the air element. And in the shadow aspect is the dormant witch. Ooh. The shadow side of the magician is struggling to access or believe in your magic because things are so heavy or blocked. Remember that your magic is there, always supporting you, regardless of whether you can feel it. Healing is a challenging journey, and though it may take longer than you want, you will find your magic shining through more and more in unexpected ways here, Cancer. So you just keep going. Keep going, keep working, you will find it here. And healing. So we need some healing, or we're doing some healing. Absolutely here, Cancer. Wounds, taking breaks, and integration. Back for another code. That is number 11, and I didn't even know it went to number 11. Let me see. It must go to 12. It does. It goes to 12. I knew that because number 12 is love, but we won't talk about that right now because we're talking about healing for our Cancer. So this is wounds, taking breaks, integration, regulating your system, embracing your humanity, and healing isn't linear. So healing isn't linear. Ooh, this is where we are. This is where you are, Cancer, in this time. It's time to look at your expectations surrounding your healing journey. Enlightenment and perfection has become yet another standard to push for in the pursuit of healing. This often manifests as attempts to squash or transcend our human nature. What if the goal is not to be cured of being human, but rather to embrace it, reclaiming power over your experience? Ultimately, healing is coming back to your power as a highly sensitive empath, whatever that looks like for you. It involves peeling back layers of conditioning, beliefs, and hardship to find the true you. So follow the call of your soul to your personal path. Instead of climbing the ladder of progress, seek wholeness by exploring the spokes on the wheel that you are. All right, and so that is the code that you are receiving right now. And if you want to go any deeper, you can absolutely get the Empath's Healing Oracle by Mayuki Rose. It definitely goes much deeper than this. And like I said, you can listen and follow along, or you can actually do some journaling. It's completely up to you. So now that card that we just read was your 11th, that was your 4th card, which was healing. And that's the state of your spirit. So your spirit is healing here. This is the state of your mind, and this is the state of your body, and this is your current situation. So now we're going to your final card, the 5th card, which is the final support card to help you understand the guidance to tie it all together. So that is the Earth card. And look, we got somebody here. Oh, I didn't even show you some of these other ones. So the Magical Mind card, I'll let you see that. That is pretty cool. These Breaking Cycle cards. This card. The Healing card. Bam. And your Beginnings card is what we're on right now. This reading is a continuation from the one we just did when I pulled from for the Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, and Scorpio. But Scorpio's reading was cut out. It's not in the cards for Scorpio to get a reading this week. I do apologize. All right, so here we go. New beginnings. So we got new opportunities. Make changes now. And childlike hope. And it's the number 1 card in the Earth, with the Earth element. So that says beginnings. Okay. So Earth is associated with the world we live in. The aspect of self is the body, and the celestial body is the Earth. Right? And so we know this is an archetype. So the beginning, or just beginnings. You have beginnings, Cancer. Yay, we love that. Wonderful. So here the archetype is the magical child. So from birth, the magical child starts building a foundation upon which to grow. So you've already been doing this. You're doing this. This is what you're working on this month. And you have beginnings. They embark on the journey of life where everything is fresh and new. They are impressionable, naive, innocent, and full of light. They bumble their way through new experiences with the guiltless confidence of an unjaded child. Oh, that's so blissful. You are to honor this journey, Cancer. Have childlike hope, and you're healing the inner child. This is what you're doing with all of this. When they are wounded, they cry and express their feelings. When given love and space to emote, they come back into a balanced state. So you're having beginnings, you're expressing emotions, and coming back into a wonderful balanced state. So this is a wonderful reading for you and your healing journey. Any blocks that you have here, you just have your block with your mind that you need to focus on this week or maybe this month, depending on where you're at and what you're doing, how you're working on this, right? So, and remember that third card is the state of your mind. So you're working on this. This is your block this week or this month. All right, that's all we have for you, Cancer. Thank you. Up next will be Pisces. Remember, we shook our angel bowl. And we got to redo our card for Pisces. Okay, thank you.